The entire stadium was shining with thousands of lights, thousands of voices screaming his name, but in the middle of all that excitement, one small moment made everyone's heart stop. Because behind the powerful performances, the perfect choreography, and the superstar image, there was a human moment that fans could never forget. You guys, can we talk about that moment when the energy suddenly changed? When the stage was still glowing, the music was still filling the air, but something felt different. Something felt heavier. And then fans noticed it. Jungkook's movements weren't the same. The smile was still there, the professionalism was still there, but for a brief second, you could see him fighting through discomfort. And honestly, those are the moments that remind everyone that even the biggest stars in the world are still human. During BTS's Day 2 concert in London, the atmosphere was absolutely electric. The lights moved across the crowd like waves, the sound of armies singing together filled the entire venue, and every member was giving everything they had on that stage. But behind the powerful performances, there was a quiet moment that touched fans deeply. Jungkook, known for his incredible energy and endless dedication, tried to continue giving his best. But as the night went on, fans began noticing small details. The way he moved carefully. The way he seemed to protect his lower back. The tiny pauses between moments of intense choreography. Did you notice it too? Those little seconds where his expression changed, where the bright stage smile softened into a look of someone trying to push through. Those moments felt different because fans know how much Jungkook always wants to give everything to the audience. But then, something happened that made everyone's hearts melt. Because when someone you care about is struggling, sometimes you don't need big words. Sometimes you don't need a dramatic gesture. Sometimes, simply staying beside someone says everything. And that's exactly why fans couldn't stop talking about Taehyung's presence. In the middle of the chaos of a huge concert night, with cameras everywhere and thousands of eyes watching, Taehyung showed a quiet kind of support. The kind that doesn't demand attention. The kind that feels natural. He wasn't trying to create a moment. He was simply there. And you guys, isn't that what makes these friendships so special? Not the huge gestures, not the things everyone notices immediately, but those small actions that happen when nobody expects them. The way Taehyung looked over. The way he stayed close. The way his presence seemed to say, "You're not alone." How does someone make a simple gesture feel so powerful? That's the thing about moments like this. They remind fans that behind the fame, behind the millions of fans, behind the bright lights and massive stages, there are real friendships built on care and trust. The concert continued. The music continued. The crowd continued singing louder than ever. But somewhere between the flashing lights and the thunderous cheers, fans were watching something much softer. A superstar trying to stay strong. And another friend quietly making sure he didn't have to do it alone. And just when fans thought that was the most emotional moment of the night, another little detail caught everyone's attention. A glance. A small reaction. A silent exchange between two people who have shared years of memories together. Because sometimes, the moments that stay with you forever aren't the loudest ones. Sometimes they are the quiet seconds hidden between the songs, between the lights, between the screams of thousands of people. The seconds where friendship speaks louder than words.